On February 12, 2026, the Pavilion International Cricket Stadium in Kandy wasn't just a venue, it was a launchpad. As the co-hosts took the field for match 16 against Oman, there was a palpable sense of duty. Sri Lanka didn't just need a win. They needed a statement to leapfrog Australia at the top of Group B. Oman, coming off a spirited performance against Zimbabwe, won the toss and elected to bowl, hoping the morning moisture would offer their seamers a chance at an upset. For about 5 overs, it seemed like a competitive battle. But by the time the sun set over the Kandy Hills, we hadn't just seen a cricket match. We had seen a record-breaking demolition. The morning started with a few nerves. Both Sri Lankan openers, Kamil Mishara and the prolific Pathum Nissanka, were back in the dugout within the power play. At 42 for 2, the Omani fans were dreaming. But those dreams were short-lived. Kusal Mendes played the quintessential anchor, scoring a composed 61 off 45 balls. He was the calm in the eye of the storm, allowing the man at the other end to go absolutely nuclear. That man was Pavan Rathnayake. In a breathtaking display of raw hitting, Rathnayake smashed 60 runs off just 28 deliveries. He dismantled the spin and pace alike, proving that Sri Lanka's middle order is no longer their Achilles heel. Together, they put on 94 runs in just 50 balls, and the momentum had shifted from a simmer to a boil. If Rathnayake provided the fire, Captain Dasun Shanaka provided the explosion. Entering the fray in the 14th over, Shanaka produced what can only be described as a highlight reel. He reached his 50 in just 19 balls, setting a new record for the fastest T20I half-century by a Sri Lankan. He rained 5 massive sixes into the Pavilion stands, propelling the score to a staggering 225 for 5. This wasn't just a high score, it was the second highest total in Sri Lankan T20 World Cup history. As the players walked off for the break, the target of 226 felt less like a mountain and more like a mirage for the Omani batters. Oman's chase was effectively over before the 3rd over ended. Dushmantha Kamira struck with his very first ball, cleaning up Jatinder Singh, and from there, the Lions never let go. While veteran Mohammad Nadeem fought a heroic, lonely battle, scoring 53 off 56 balls to become the oldest player to score a World Cup 50. The rest of the lineup was caught in a spin cycle. Mahesh Theekshana was virtually unplayable, finishing with figures of 2 for 11 from his 4 overs. The discipline was so absolute that Oman could only muster 120 for 9 in their 20 overs. It wasn't just a victory, it was a clinical 105-run dismantling. Sri Lanka walked away from Kandy not just with 2 points, but with a good net run rate. This match told us 2 things. First, that Oman has the heart to fight, exemplified by Nadeem's gritty half-century. But second, and more importantly, it told the world that this Sri Lankan side is a terrifying prospect on home soil. With Mendes anchoring and Shanaka finishing, the co-hosts have sent a warning shot across the bows of every other team in the tournament.